Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Super Sports Central. Today we have Sports News episode 47. So today we will be covering the four major sports: the NFL, NBA, NHL, MLB. Plus, I will be going over some stuff about the Olympics, as well as I will give you an update on when my next video for the Gold Cup will be. So to start off with the NFL, Aaron Rodgers reportedly turned down a contract offer that would have made him the highest paid quarterback and player in the league. It was a contract extension from the Packers, so that really just goes to show how much Aaron Rodgers does not want to play in Green Bay. I think Aaron Rodgers will never go to a Packers thing this year. And I think he'll be a holdout all season. Cam Akers, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams, has a torn Achilles and is expected to miss the entire 2021 season. This is a massive blow to the Rams offense because he was their lead back after really having a breakout performance at the end of last season, and it also leaves them razor thin at running back, with their top running back being Darrell Henderson. So I wouldn't be surprised for the Rams to go sign a running back that's a free agent right now. The Chiefs re-signed pass rusher Alex Okafor on a one-year contract, and Tom Brady won his 7th Super Bowl and played the entire 2020 season with a torn MCL in his left knee. So, a pretty bad injury. However, Brady was still able to perform extremely well and win the Super Bowl. In the NBA, the Bucks are one win away from an NBA Finals win. Game 6 is currently going on, which is being played in Milwaukee. So the Bucks are home. I think Suns will take Game 6 and Game 7 and win it at home in Game 7. Only 8 of the 12 Team USA players on the Tokyo roster travel to Tokyo for the Olympics. One player didn't travel, Zach LaVine, because of the health and safety protocols. And Devin Booker, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton are the 3 other players, and they're all still playing in the NBA Finals. In the NHL, the Seattle Kraken have their expansion draft tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, the rules for the expansion: the Seattle Kraken must take one player from each team. There's 30 teams, while there is 31 NHL teams. The Golden Knights are exempt from the expansion draft. They must take at least 14 forwards, 9 defensemen, and 3 goalies. 20 of their picks must already be under contract for next season. And now there were some notable players not protected by their current teams. So some of those notable players: Mark Giordano of the Calgary Flames, Carey Price of the Montreal Canadiens, 3 players from the Lightning: Alex Killorn, Andre Palat, and Tyler Johnson, Tuukka Rask and Taylor Hall from the Bruins, Gabriel Landeskog from the Avalanche. I really think Landeskog should have been protected. Jonathan Quick from the LA Kings, PK Subban from the Devils, and Vladimir Tarasenko from the Blues. Now, Tarasenko, earlier this season, like a month ago, maybe a little over, requested a trade from the Blues. The Blues are not trading Tarasenko. Instead, I think the Kraken should take Tarasenko in the expansion draft. So, let's go over to the MLB. Tigers starting pitcher Spencer Turnbull is out for the season. He will have Tommy John surgery. He threw a no-hitter earlier in the season. So the Yankees and Red Sox played a series at Yankee Stadium this past weekend. The Yankees actually won the series 2-1, while it was supposed to be a 4-game series. The first game on Thursday got postponed due to the Yankees having a issue with COVID-19. But Friday the Red Sox won, and then Saturday and Sunday the Yankees won. And during the series, Red Sox left fielder was hit by a baseball from a fan who threw the ball at Verdugo. So the fan that threw the ball at Verdugo has been banned from every MLB stadium for life. Now, there was an interesting play with the Pirates and Mets game. So Taijuan Walker was on the mound for the Mets. He had already given up 3 runs in the first inning. And so there was the swinging bunt, meaning the guy swung, but it was like a bunt. It was a dribbler in foul territory, but it was rolling fair down the third base line. And Taijuan Walker was going towards it. He was going to try to touch it in foul territory, because once you touch it in foul territory, it's foul, and once you touch it in fair territory, it's fair. So he wanted to touch it in foul territory, so it would be foul before it rolled into fair territory. So right as Taijuan Walker kind of like scooped it with his glove and kind of flung it like towards the third base dugout, but it didn't go out of play. So the umpire called it a fair ball, and then that allowed 3 runs to score. And Walker only threw one third of an inning against the Pirates. However, the Mets did come back with a 7-6 win over the Pirates. Mets manager Luis Rojas is suspended for 2 games for excessive arguing, which is pretty dumb, because how could you argue excessively? You shouldn't get suspended for excessive arguing. That's ridiculous. Jacob deGrom lands on the injured list with right forearm tightness. An MRI revealed there's no structural damage. Giants all-star shortstop Brandon Crawford is on the injured list with a left oblique strain. A pitcher hit a home run, and the pitcher was not named Shohei Ohtani. It was named John Lester. He threw 7 scoreless innings and hit a 419-foot home run. Good news for the White Sox outfield. White Sox left fielder Eloy Jimenez and center fielder Luis Robert are both very close to returning from their injuries. Luis Robert had a torn right hip flexor in May, and Eloy Jimenez had surgery before the season for a rupture of his left pectoral tendon, and now trade rumors are starting to heat up, with the trade deadline being July 30th, which is 10 days from today. I will go over more trade rumors and trade deadline stuff as it gets closer. The best teams in the MLB: the Giants, 59-34, the Dodgers, 58-37, and the White Sox, 57-37. The worst teams: the Rangers, 35-59, the Orioles, 31-62, and the Arizona Diamondbacks, 28-68. So, with the Olympics, the opening ceremonies are scheduled for Friday, July 23rd. However, there is a possibility the Olympics get canceled at the last second, which I sure hope so. I sure hope it doesn't happen. I want to see the Olympics, especially since we already had to wait an extra year from last year. So I really hope we get to see the Olympics this year. There are some games before the Olympics. Soccer and softball start tomorrow. And for the Gold Cup, my knockout stage predictions, I will do that video tomorrow. The group stage wraps up today, and the knockout stage starts on Saturday. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you tomorrow for my Gold Cup knockout stage predictions video.